Game on, everybody. Good morning. So, let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story about a guy who was late for his morning show. End of story. Hi. Running a little late this morning.
You, not you.
I was letting you in when you were.
I let myself in. I'm a latchkey radio guy.
Yes. Oh God, are you ever? Oh my Lord, are you ever? It's a big show this morning.
It is,
and we're late. That's okay.
Oh, we're not late. We're just
fashionably tardy.
We're on Bulldog time.
No. Yeah. You know what's amazing is how you are always a couple minutes late for your own show, and yet the way you drive, you would think so. I'm like, what are you up to besides driving like a maniac?
It's not me. It's the people in front of me who are going to hell.
People in front of me.
I'm just too kind and too forgiving. That's just the way I
am. Well, before I let you continue to lie on your show, let's move on to some truth here and talk about our wonderful underwriters, will you?
Sure. Speaking, I'm going to switch the order up because I got to tell you, it is unfucking believable how
first episode of the
day. How righteous a new pound of whole bean coffee from Java House just lights up the house.
Shut up.
That's what you get. You deserve what you get.
I was running late. What do you want from me? That's coffee.
I've got some yesterday, and I said to the barista, I don't know this one's name, I said, it's just worth getting to grind. I mean, you get it, you grind it, the whole house, the whole effing
I love
day.
it. You've turned your coffee into what a lot of people do, and I have myself, and could fall back into this habit right away.
Smoke pot?
Close. Ritualizing it. It's like it's not just the
It is a ritual. It is a ritual. It is. Well, that's the aroma. That's
Henke, if you made a ritual out of getting to church a little more, maybe
I'd have a bigger flock. What the flock?
Yes, absolutely.
I've got my own flock.
I told you to flock off.
Reverend Jack.
Oh man. Well, so
yeah. So. It's unbelievable how good. Oh, and that AeroPress. It's just like, oh, I know exactly.
Well, it sounds like you're starting with the Java House. So.
I am. I told you I was going out of order. For
all right, I'm ready.
Jeez, give me a break.
No, not for the next 45 minutes.
Break me off a piece of that Bulldog bar.
Here we are, Java House.
Java House
since 1982.
Lisa, the beans are unbelievable. They're unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. It's how good.
So you just buy Italian beans every time? Is that what you do?
Or not every time.
You mix it up? Oh, all right.
No. I mean, that's when I buy beans. But I don't. Every time I go in there, I don't buy Italian beans.
No. But I'm saying if you buy beans, you're buying Italian beans. All right.
Yes, I did. In honor of you, that blueberry maple thing is and that smells wonderful. But then I got to get it. I can't get this shit out of my grinder. I got to have Italian.
Yeah, those flavored coffees do leave a ghost. They will haunt your coffee maker.
So I had blueberry Italian maple for a while.
There you go.
There are worse things.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound awful.
Sounds awfully good. So Java House, get there, get some coffee. Unbelievable. Mr. Bob's tomorrow is the next drop off.
I got my crummy blurry one. We'll get a better one soon.
The crummy blurry one.
Yeah,
that's not going to help.
No.
Mr. Bob's needs our help. They need. Oh wait, I need a pants, jeans.
I got that there. That's not blurry. There we go.
Okay. Go ahead and read it.
Men's and women's pants, jeans especially, men's and women's hoodies, boys and girls underwear ages 4 to 15 is best, men's and women's athletic shorts, lightweight blankets, pillows, and towels, and my God, yes, all the time for all of us, toilet paper.
You in addition to coming in late, you ducked out early yesterday, and Lisa Curtis was on, and she was hilarious. She told me how her dad. We talked about Mr. Bob's and toilet paper, and she goes, "Oh my God." She goes, I'll get some stuff over there. But then she went on to tell me about they're going to visit her dad again for Father's Day next weekend.
Nashville, right?
No.
No.
Branson.
Missouri, that's right.
Yeah. And she said, as I was talking to him on the phone last time, he was going from bathroom to bathroom, checking how many rolls he had in each bathroom.
It's not. I hope he has a clipboard.
She said 8 here, and he kept talking. All of a sudden, you go 7 here. She said, "What an old man thing to do."
I can't wait to do that myself. I've never, can't wait to do toilet paper inventory every Tuesday at.
Okay, toilet paper etiquette. So.
Oh, here we go.
If you're coming down to the end of the roll, do you A, leave it and fuck the next person? B,
why yes,
B, leave it but grab, put a roll right next to it to be used, or C, put the new roll in and put the old one with just a few squares left on top. Which do you do?
I am B.
You're B?
I'm B. I used to be A, because you're a American male who f everybody is kind of the up to about age 28. That's about where you're at. However, I think later on you get burned by that because you're like, what idiot didn't leave any? Well, wait a minute, I do that all the time. So you suddenly you make the connection and you're like, I've been that idiot. So there we go. So I moved to B. Maybe one day I'll move to C. But C seems, you don't want to waste a square.
No, you don't waste it. You leave it there.
Oh, I see. The old one is next to. Okay, I thought you meant just pitch it, which I thought, man,
no,
environmentally unsound.
No.
Yeah, but I'm firmly rooted in B.
You're firmly rooted in B.
Yeah, okay. There'll always be a roll within arms or legs reach.
Here's the critical question.
Yes. Oh, here comes.
Yes. When you insert, which way do you do it?
The right way.
Which is?
Under.
Of course. Excellent.
See, but this is a generational. I discovered this is a generational thing because these kids today are overs. We're unders, they're overs.
Nope. The overs, that's creative. 80% of the people are who do the unders it's because they have a creative.
I see. It's a personality type, not a generational thing. Okay.
Not only do I,
we should bring that up at the writers group tonight.
Not only do I do under. If I go into a place and it has the over, I will take it out and move it to under.
Oh, you're a DP jerk. Well, at least you leave a note that says like,
I put a sticky note on and say, this is the way it's got to be. No, I do like a hotel maid and do the fold up thing.
I fixed your toilet paper and left you a Gideon Bible to read.
That's right. Or Playboy. Do they even exist?
Everybody.
Do they even exist anymore? Does Playboy exist?
I believe so.
Okay.
I should go buy one. I've actually never bought. I've only stolen. I don't think I've ever bought one.
Well, yeah. The only time
my right as an American man.
The only time I ever see him is in airport newsstands.
Yeah, I mean,
and then who would you ever buy a Playboy in an airport newsstand?
Yeah, that could dog you across state lines.
I take one of those. What's that one on top over there?
Before we get AJ, and see, I've got to bring up a great Woody Allen comedy called Bananas, where he goes down to a Central American country, becomes a guerrilla leader. But never mind that now. In New York, he's at a newsstand. And he wants to buy a couple of skin magazines.
No.
But the joint is loaded with very prim and proper people, and he doesn't want to make a scene. So it's verbalized. He says, "Oh, I'll grab a copy of Time. I'll get this copy of Newsweek, National Review, and and he grabs something called Orgasm, and just one of these." And so he gets the counter, of course, and the guy's like, "Time." He's ringing it up, and he's like, "Hey, Louie, how much for a copy of Orgasm? This man wants to buy a copy." And of course, we try to save faces. I'm doing a study on American perversion. I'm up to advanced, it's great stuff.
Well, you know, also it's a great porn scenes in it.
I try to go this route today.
Pick a day. It never goes the way we expect. Is Little Miss Sunshine. There's some hilarious.
I remember. I've seen it a couple times, but I don't remember a specific.
They go.
Oh, well, the old man, Alan Arkin, of course,
sends what's his name in to go. He goes, "Give me a skin something." He goes, "Something nasty." Get yourself something to.
Alan Arkin.
And then the cop sees it. He completely the cop, when they open the thing, it falls out, and the cop completely is taken by. He goes, gets him off the hook with the cop because they give the cop
that movie has probably, I think, one of the greatest scenes of the last 30 years. And it's just it's the son who's taken an oath of silence, who's a wonderful actor, Paul Dano.
Yeah.
He finally cracks in the car because he finds out he's colorblind and can't go into the military, and he just barrels down the embankment, and he just unloads with the greatest, this family is a fucking mad. He just finally says everything we've all
bankrupt.
It's like everything we all have always wanted to say to our family. Just what is going on?
Oh, there's so many great. That is a great movie.
It's a great movie. It really is.
It's hilarious and touching. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it'll hit you. So anyway, we're running late.
All right, let's go. Oh, Mel's dance tonight at Legion Hall, 7:00. The dance goes from 7 to 10. The Mission River Band, our friend Dick, I can't remember his last name. And but he's a great guy. Mission River Band only plays for causes, and all the money goes to Mel's. $10 at the door to get in. Doors open at 6. Cash boss. You can have plenty of time to get smashed and get your courage up to ask that hot chick out on the dance floor. So have at it.
Wow, you just got the Henke guide to municipal dances.
Municipal dances.
Swing your partner, don't you know? Get a big drink and ask her to go.
What's that from?
Nothing.
No, you just made it up
on the fly.
Oh my God!
This morning. Thank you.
Jack's got to go in your silly thing that you're going to pitch tonight at the Writers Rectangle. Yeah. Get AJ in here. Get him in here. We need some sanity.
Sorry about all the lunacy.
Good morning, boys. hey, fellas, after the day I had yesterday, you just made my day.
I feel accomplished because after this show I ruin everyone's day, so I'm glad I did something good right off the bat.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
No, sincerely appreciate it. It's actually, I'm honored to be here today, guys. It's been a rough couple days, and
yeah.
It's good. So
yeah,
I won't get into full details, but it's been tough. So
we're the lucky ones, man.
Yeah, yes, appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We'll start with we'll start in the world of sports today. We'll start with the Weimer walk-off last night.
I heard that. A Weimer walk-off. I like that.
Yeah.
Weimer whip the Weimer.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
And he saved 2 runs last night as well with a running catch. So.
I saw the catch. I didn't see the. Did he have a walk-off home run or a hit, AJ?
Walk-off double.
Walk-off double. Awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
Okay, it's your turn to say, Jack, you were right. Right?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
They beat the good teams, or at least play well against them. The A's come in, they stink, and they're going to drop 3 in a row.
Hey, the A's came in and beat the Pirates last night, so thank you very much for that one.
Okay, that's good.
The A's are going to be homeless in about 14 hours, aren't they? I mean, do they even have anywhere to play?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's fantastic. That's great for the Brewers.
Yeah, it was great.
Good win.
And the Chinooks got to come from behind when Kalamazoo last night. So.
Whoa!
Oh, there you go. Very nice.
They were down 6-2 and came back and win 7-6. So.
Nice.
So yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So and then the world of sports tonight, we got some basketball.
What's going to happen? First game in Miami, AJ.
Denver's going to win.
Denver's going to win?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it worth skipping the Writers Rectangle to watch NBA Finals game number 3?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Really? You're a sports guy. What the hell?
I know, but I'll catch the second half.
Okay. Well, unless Bulldog gets into one of his long
I have some very
soliloquies.
I got a few.
Yes, you do. Okay, cool. I got some sports stuff for you if you're ready to roll or done rolling.
I'm good.
What about the big news yesterday? The PGA and
oh boy.
And is it Live? I don't know.
Live golf.
PGA, Live, and DP.
They announced that there's going to be a merger. It's not hyperbole to say yesterday was the craziest day in golf's history. With a simple press release, PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan ended golf's civil war, nuking his standing with players, and fundamentally changed the sport forever.
Oh. Me no like it.
The official word from the sports department of the Henke Show. Let's read this on the air live. Me no like it.
I don't know. I kind of like having the villain aspect of the Live and the good guys of the PGA.
And it's like the only time Tiger Woods has ever come off as a sympathetic figure. I think pretty much that he was against. He and Rory said no, that's bullshit.
That was their official statement.
Yep.
Okay.
Me no likey.
No, I and I'll tell you why I don't like it.
Okay.
Because I don't like it because you're letting the guys. I'm not getting political here at all. This is strictly golf.
Okay, as he launches into a political tirade.
No,
go ahead.
No, this is strictly golf. But you're letting the guys who are guaranteed money already win.
Mm-hmm.
The guys that make, the Mickelsons, the DeChambeaus, the guys that are making
Brooks Koepka,
the guys that are making over $200 million now. Back into the tour when keep in mind there's no cuts in Live. It's strictly a 54-hole event. So there's no earn it if you got it. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to go earn it. You just get guaranteed money for playing these events. And I'm not trying to make it anything other than golf, but
well, there is. You mentioned political, and there is a political aspect to this. There is a very vocal bunch of families of 9/11.
Yeah, right.
And I mean that's not. Now the PGA has to absorb that. They didn't have to. They took the high ground before, and now it's like, okay, now you own that. Are you ready? So I don't know.
Yeah,
that seems dangerous.
It seems a little sketchy, doesn't it?
It does.
It does seem a little sketchy. That's why I kind of tiptoed the subject today, because it's kind of.
Well, the bottom line is money. I mean, the thing is that that's in professional sports, as much as pure as we keep things here. It's extraordinarily.
Well, I don't care about all the human rights abuses. I don't care about all the hush money. I don't care about killing innocent people. The Saudis have been doing for years. That's all minor things compared to now at the metros, at the events. Are they going to have the toilet paper going under or over? That's the important thing that I want.
Why was that our opening subject today? That's my only question.
We don't know either. That's the thing. We have to go back and review the tape and be like, how did we get there?
Bulldog started it. But
usual.
Bulldog, you see, I sent you a video about 10 minutes ago when you haven't even made it to the parking lot yet.
I think I see something from 7:44 a.m. Yes.
And there's a great video. I don't know if you saw this about the reporter at the hockey game, and it's actually pretty funny. She does a hell of a job. She's on camera, and a fan tries to come in and stick his face in.
Oh, let's take a look at this. This looks like fun. Hang on.
This will make you smile. This will make you as happy as under-rolled toilet paper.
Let's see here. All right, folks. Here we go.
Here she goes. She's doing a report from the Stanley Cup.
Crowd here at T-Mobile Arena. Obviously, Vegas fans enjoying the less than ideal night for the Panthers and falling to the Knights.
Right on.
Way to go.
She never stops talking. She goes, nope.
She turned sports reporting into a sport.
It was great. AJ, is that a sport?
Right.
That is a sport. There's physical contact.
Yes!
All she needed was a ball to beat him in the head,
Puck. Yeah, hockey puck. That was pretty cool. Rangers Jacob deGrom to undergo Tommy John surgery, out for this year.
Guess what that means?
Don't know.
He done.
he done until the middle of next season, they think.
At minimum.
I'm glad you're not his doctor, AJ. Hi, we got your charts back. You done?
Maybe you know likey.
You done?
No, I actually was pleasantly surprised by the Rangers this season. So I was, but yeah, that's tough. You know, they invested that's a year and a half. They invested a lot of money in him too.
Oh, big time. And to the good, there's a guy hitting 401 for Marlins. I don't know what, I didn't recognize the name.
Luis Arias.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah. He's at this point in the season. It's June, and he upped his average to 401. I think it's the latest in a year in a season for many years.
You know what the scary part is? They're good. They are very good.
They're good, and you know who else is good? The Cincinnati fucking Reds. I don't like them, but
Did they beat the Dodgers last night?
Yes. And they got this guy. Did you ever hear Ellie De La Cruz?
They were down 8-3.
Yeah, they won 9-8.
Oh my.
Yep, they done. The guy is 6'5", 200. They say he's going to be the next big thing. His first at bat, he rips a 112-mile-an-hour double. Hardest hit ball by a Red player all season.
Why do they get all these guys that come out of nowhere and just destroy the baseball?
Well, the Brewers get those guys too, except for they end up on the injured list after 10 games, sliding into a base.
Except for Owen.
Owen, did Owen hit a home run for you last night?
No.
Did he have any hits?
They did win. He had the game time single. So.
All right, that's cool. But that Weimer, if he could hit more consistently, man, he's a keeper in center field.
Have you guys seen his swing, by the way?
No.
It's the funniest thing ever. It looks like he's chopping wood.
Really?
What's the name again?
Joey Weimer.
Oh, the new guy.
Yeah.
Look at his swing. It's
okay, and I got an ice cream related story. Sports. It's ice cream. Today is AJ National Chocolate Ice Cream Day.
Yay! It's Friday. Woo!
You made it. It's been a long year waiting for this one.
And you don't have Pirate's Booty anymore at the thing, but you have chocolate in your brownie pot smokers ice cream, right?
It's pothole. It's not pot smokers. Come on now.
Okay. All right. You say hole. I say pot smoke. No big deal. Chocolate. Did you know?
By the way, quick plug. My next work day is Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. 1 o'clock game age?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you know that chocolate ice cream was invented before vanilla?
As it should be.
So it is written. So it is done.
Here are a marketing agency interviewed 1,000 Americans about ice cream eating. The top 9 ice cream flavors. Guess what number 1 is? You'll never guess.
Chocolate.
No. Chocolate's number 2.
Cookie dough.
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream is number 3. No, cookie dough is not on this list.
It's climbing. Don't worry.
Vanilla is number.
Why the heck is it not on the list?
No. Vanilla 4, butter pecan 5, Rocky Road 6. Shit.
Hey guys, I think we've got our first bad review.
8.
Thank you for your patronage, Mr. Amaratunga.
Neapolitan's number 9. Can you believe it? And number 1 is mint chocolate chip. Would you?
Hey, yeah.
What? What do you mean? Yeah, you jumped off the chocolate train pretty fast there, buddy boy.
I forgot about mint chip.
Oh, AJ. What are we going to do with you?
A whole lot today.
Yeah. So we're gonna see you tonight at the writers round table, eh?
Planning on it.
Fantastic.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
The Authors Circle. Get it right.
I like Writers Roundtable too. That works too.
I'm not rebranding. It took me a long time to come up with those logos.
Yeah, looks like a lot of care went into it. Bulldog, what? Tell the peeps out there, Mr. Amar Kunga, in case he wants to come to the thing too.
Sure.
What? Yeah. What do you have to? Have to be a? Who's this for? What is
this
it?
This group is basically for people who are thinking about writing for some reason. Those reasons could include personal, just saying I want to be a better journaler. I want to be a better, we do tend to lean into creative writing, but it's not strictly that. It could actually be if you're writing some nonfiction, some essays. It's a pretty wide net we're casting here. It's also, I am leaning heavily right now on kind of figuring out what you want to write, what kind of writer you want to be. What are you looking to? What do you want to do? I mean, so I don't want to discourage or deter anyone who is, I don't want to make it like a publication only, because a lot of writers groups like, oh, we're all going for publication, and that's like the golden goose. Woo. No, it's not that. It's I just want someone to basically come in, and if anything, I'll feel like we've done a good thing if after a period of 6 sessions or 8 sessions or whatever, someone actually made the decision on what they want to write. That's huge. I mean, just to say this is what I want to do. So I mean, and then they've stated a goal, and then I'd like to see if we can help them track their path to achieving that goal. Because what's great is that if they do, they'll share with the group then what they did. Everyone is going to wind up, benefiting.
That's why this is not being funny. That's why it's a circle.
Exactly. Yes. Precisely. Yeah, without a doubt.
Then you rotate ideas and you go from there. Yeah.
Yep.
Boy, AJ, you sound more coherent than the person who's putting this thing on. You summed it up pretty nicely.
He just exercised brevity. That's all. Yeah. I don't do that.
Yeah. What? So Bulldog, it's at the Cedarburg Library, Cedarburg Public Library, in the community room, 6 o'clock,
6 p.m. to 7:30, or until the cows come home.
Anyone?
Oh, it's 6 p.m. I got to change my ride.
Okay. Well, and you're still welcome if you can. I mean, still come. Don't let that deter you. But if you're tardy, that's okay too. Tardiness is accepted. That's why
I thought it was 6:30 to 8, so I'll change.
That's what he said originally, and screwed me up the first meeting, AJ. But he's getting his shit together. It's just taking a Bulldog amount of time. So here's the thing: he was so late for the show today. He says 6. It won't start till 6:30 anyway. But Bulldog, what?
Those who are late don't get fruit cup.
Oh, God.
What? I don't want fruit cup anyway.
I want brownie pothole
pot smokers.
Yeah.
So Bulldog no cost to join, right? It's free if you're interested.
It's a library. You own us. If you're a Cedarburg taxpayer, you own the Authors Circle.
but you don't have to live in Cedarburg to come to it, right?
Not at all. No, not a bit. I think we already have some interlopers from other communities. So yeah, it's great.
Okay. All right.
It's fun. We have a good time. It goes, people think, oh God, an hour and a half. Oh, wait. It goes fast, because I think once we get into it, it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Well, except for some of us, those who.
So is it 6 then, Bulldog?
Yep, 6 to 7:30.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Excellent. Well, AJ, we will see you later for the big meeting, and take care of yourself today, and
Jack, I'll call you in 5 with more details. So.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
See you tomorrow, 8:15 p.m. a.m.
A.m.
Whatever.
All right, we'll see you guys tonight.
All right.
Yep. Bye-bye. AJ McKinney with sports at 8:15 a.m. on this very show. Now, it's time. She's waving her arms. You know why she's waving her arms? Because she's like, the last build-up was too low. I have to go bigger. We had said Miss America. I have promoted her to Miss Galaxy. Miss Milky Way.
Oh, that sounds great. Patty Galaxy. I like it.
Patricia Galaxy in the house.
No. I like Patty Galaxy. I want a Patty Galaxy doll. I can already hear it.
Can I get the Patty Galaxy melt with a side of? Good morning, Patty. How are you?
Hi, you guys are crazy.
Yeah, we're a little unhinged today.
This
too shall pass.
As opposed to the other hinging days. Absolutely
Yeah, exactly.
not. Patty, are you getting through June? You made it through the month of June. It's no longer masturbation month. You all right with that?
It's been hard.
But
Here. That was our line. That is a major union violation. Expect a violation card to show up in your mailbox in the next 48 hours. You know what's great about that? If you go back and review the tape, Patty was.
No, it's great.
Patty was in the middle of that line, and she's like, oh, "Where am I going? Oh my God, I'm there! Oh no, I said it. It fell out of me."
She got the half silent laugh going. She opens her mouth, nothing comes out. All of a sudden,
I love it. Anyway, saving the show. Welcome to June. Jack, what naughty things happening in June that we can turn red over?
Who cares?
Right.
Like our fan says. Who cares?
I gotta use this more often.
Bring it up.
Yeah, here we go. This is my new favorite. Awesome.
So I have a question for you guys.
We'll get there.
Did I hear correctly last week on Thursday when you started the show that you said that Russ thinks I'm a bad influence on you guys?
Yes, exactly right.
I only did it because Patty told me to.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have asked that question right after what I just said.
I mean, let's put it this way. Before you joined us today, our worst thing was talking about toilet paper, which is like an old Archie Bunker joke. You know, little high school, middle school humor. Yeah, but not bad. But then you come on and right away, boy, the ball starts right from the get-go.
Well, see, the problem is that when I was like in high school, and stuff, I never really hung around with a lot of girls. I always hung around with the guys because girls were just so girly.
They can be that way.
And I was more of let's laugh and have fun, and who cares about what we look like when we do it? I mean,
who cares? Right there.
I was always.
Did you hang around with Akila in high school?
I'm going over to the Amaratunga's house.
Who
cares?
Well, and
who cares?
The more guys I just hung around with because you guys were way more fun. They were way funnier, and I laughed a lot harder. So, trust me, I've been holding back.
Well, good. Hey, you've been doing. I've been reading your Facebook updates, and you've been doing some serious yard work.
Oh God!
What kind of sweatshop is Mr. Wonderful running over there?
Oh my God! He should be so happy that I love cutting down trees,
hauling
branches, and all I can say is thank God we have a gator because we can put all the branches into the back of the gator and then take it to the burning pile. Because if I had to drag the branches over to the gator or to the pile, I'd really be tired. But yeah, we have 20 acres of property, and in the wintertime, and then through some of the storms, so many of the trees fell down and got pushed over, and then the ash borer did a number on a whole bunch of our trees.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Do you guys cut those down yourself? Does Mr. Wonderful tackle those himself or not?
If they're not too gigantic, I mean, that was a cottonwood. We had a cottonwood that went down during a storm, and its base was like 6 feet in diameter. So that one we had to get a professional to come and do. But if they're smaller, we'll do it.
Wow.
I'm getting good at it.
Pretty cool. I mean, man, I would just Patty rips the trees out of the ground and then uses them as toothpicks later.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny is that I really hate weeding gardens, and
I don't like that either.
it's like
Who likes that?
There's my
my
kid.
Yeah,
Child number 2, Jamie loves to.
I'd rather be out pulling out trees and cutting down brush and all that kind of stuff because it's you're moving around. You're doing
like the big stuff.
Yeah, right.
You're way
Yes,
above we. Hey, Mr. Big Stuff, who do you think you are? So weeds are just beneath you. So, figuratively and literally. I'll rip a tree out with my bare hands, but I will not weed.
I know. I just hate weeding. But anyway,
cool.
As we move on from Masturbation May, we'll go to Jubilant June. How's that?
That's good.
Oh, that sounds dirty too.
Bulldog's jubilant. He's jubilant.
I am.
What's the stone this month, Patty? The June stone.
Pearl.
Jubilant Pearl.
We've talked a lot about pearls.
Yep, we have.
And are they still a hot thing, Patty?
They are. They really are. I don't think pearls don't really ever go out. Maybe they're not wearing the little graduated necklaces or something like that, but they don't really go out. Not a lot in jewelry goes out.
Yeah,
they're just
they're classic. Are they always? They always look elegant to me. Are they elegant more than funky? Right.
Well, that's the cool thing about pearls. You can make them look elegant, and you can make them look really funky too. So
how do you do funky with them?
Like for example, that I don't know if you remember, I have a faux pearl necklace that's got great big pearls, faux pearls mixed in with little ones, and they kind of all jingle jangle around my neck, and that's kind of funky. Or you can get a really cool pin or brooch and pin it to a necklace. And that's kind of funky, adding your own little personal take on it. So
it's kind of like it's got the base color of white. Anything goes with it, right? You can mix any other stone or clothing accessory with it, and it just works well with everything.
Yeah, it does. I mean, you can wear pearls with jeans. You can wear pearls all dressed up. I mean, with a suit for work. They just work with so many different things, and you can dress them way up or take them down.
Pearls are still trying to overcome the June Cleaver stigma.
I think that when Harry Styles came out wearing them, I think that did a lot to help the June Cleaver stigma.
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, Harry Styles is really into wearing pearl necklaces, which is very cool, because historically, I don't know if I think I mentioned this once before on the show, but historically, men primarily wore a lot of pearl necklaces.
I never heard that.
Yeah, like the kings and the emperors and things like that. They wore a lot of pearl necklaces because pearls were a sign of affluence, wealth, power, and so they would wear pearl necklaces. Well, then they fell out of favor with men, and women started wearing them. So when Harry Styles came back out wearing them, it was kind of took off again. So, which is cool.
Can we not stigmatize this saint of a woman, please? By the way, what's Ward up to back there?
I was going to say,
I don't know.
Ward is glad the calendar has turned from May to June, and he's ready. I didn't believe I've ever seen that scene.
I don't think
that was on the cutting room floor, I fear. Yeah.
I was looking to see where his hands were. It was like
he was a little handsy.
Exactly.
Run along, Beaver. He always says, "Run along and play." Get the fuck out of here, Beaver. Not you, man. Not you, June.
Hey, Wally. Does Mom have asthma?
I loved Eddie Haskell. He was such a
Hey, Sam. How you doing?
He works at the library now.
He doesn't need. So nice to see you today, Miss Kalou.
So, guys, I thought I would talk about summer fashions in jewelry.
Oh, excellent.
Actually, next week.
Oh,
okay.
June is engagement month and wedding month. So I thought before I started talking about summer jewelry trends, I would talk about a little bit about proposal fails, or believe it or not, if you will. So these are some stories that I had I saw on my feed that comes across every now and again, which I thought were pretty cool. So these are probably not the best thing to do, but like, for example, this one guy, he wanted to propose to his girlfriend. So he takes her out on a boat and he wants to do it, like Titanic style, right? So he takes her up to the front of the boat. He gets down on one knee, takes the ring out of his pocket, damn thing falls out of his hand, bounces on the side of the boat and goes over. He doesn't think twice. He jumps into the water, miraculously grabs the ring, gets back up on board with the ring in his hand, gets down on one knee to propose to her one more time. And damn it, if it didn't drop again, but not in the water. He did. It was in the boat, picked it up, put it on her finger. His fiance is laughing hysterically. And she's like, I'm so excited to get married to my best friend and the smoothest guy in the world.
It's like a Jerry Lewis movie. I'm a lady with the ring. I'm losing the ring.
I thought you were going to say you got back in the boat, got down, and she said no. That's what I thought. That's where I thought you were going.
She was going to say yes, but after this ring fracas, he's like, yeah.
Fracas.
Sure.
Wow. Drops the ring. Gets it.
Called him the smoothest guy in the world.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, that's love.
He made the save. That's the important thing. Hey, did you see the guy this year who on opening day of baseball season, I think it was at Dodger Stadium, ran out onto the field in the outfield and got down on one knee, and his fiance to be was in the stands, and he went to yell. And as he did this, the security guys came and smashed him. It was just fantastic. It's a great tackle. You can Google that one up. I loved it.
You got to be careful with those sports arena proposals, because on occasion, there you are on the Trinitron, and he's doing one of these very heartfelt things, and she's like, and the world sees your fail, and it becomes part of a reel that we play on dinky little shows out of Cedarburg.
Yeah. Well, and then there was the story of the girl who accepted the proposal, had the ring on her finger, and then went to bed one night and had a horrible dream. It was all about cops and robbers and villains that were trying to get her and
psychologically
and grab her jewelry and all this kind of. And in the dream, her boyfriend said, "Swallow the ring. Don't let him steal the ring. Swallow it." And so she did. And she said, I was awake, but she said, I thought this was a dream. Well, she wakes up in the morning and the ring is gone. She literally swallowed it.
I had a dream I was eating the biggest marshmallow in the world, and I woke up and my pillow was gone.
Yeah, well, this was her engagement ring down the tubes. And then it had to come out somehow, right? So
Indeed.
Instead of doing it by the traditional way of just waiting for it to come out, they did go down her throat and pulled it out that way.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
They were afraid because it was like almost a 2.5 carat diamond. So they were afraid that if, it was going to tear something along the way. So
yeah. Well, that had to do some damage on the way out, I would think, something that big.
Ouch. When my mom had a store back in the 70s it was called Brownport Shopping Center.
I remember Brownport. It was my first video store, Brownport Video.
Right. Yeah. I don't know what it's called now, but my mom
Riverpoint.
Okay. Yeah. My mom had a jewelry store there. And one day, like about 3 guys came into the store, and they were kind of just walking around the store, and my mom had, these glass counters, but sadly they didn't have like caps on the top. And so one of the guys picked up the glass on the top and scooped up a couple of cases of diamond rings.
Jeez.
Well, in the meantime, my mother is calling the police department, having them to come and respond. And they're trying to keep the guys in the store so they don't leave, so the cops can get there and arrest them. But when the cops did pull up, they see the cops and they start running out of the store. Well, what one of the guys did is he started swallowing as many rings as he could. And so they did arrest him. They had him in jail, and they were supposed to go through their excrement every day.
Oh, I wonder who's in charge of that. It's got to be like a rookie.
Well, I know when my mom went to court, she could not refer to the object in the X-ray as her ring. It was an object that resembled a ring. It
Oh
couldn't have
God.
been hers.
Oh God.
Swallowed like 3 or 4 of them, I guess. So yeah, and then they never found it. So the prevailing theory is that he knew it was coming and dug it out and passed it on to a sweeper or something.
Oh Lord. Oh man, it's a dirty business.
Yeah,
it is a dirty business. So I'm glad you brought that up because there's this great scene. We're talking about a Woody Allen movie before. It's an underrated film called Everyone Says I Love You. I got to show this clip with Drew Barrymore and Edward Norton, of all things, very early in both their kind of careers. And some background, he's going to propose to her, and he put the ring into a parfait at the restaurant. Here we go.
Parfait? Everybody loves parfaits.
There we go.
And I'm coming through for you.
Oh, it's not like you.
Anything for you,
Parfait.
Certainly,
Oh, oh my God, it's delicious. And peach, my favorite flavor. It's delicious.
What are you doing? What are you stop it?
What are you doing?
Where's the rest of the dessert?
What do you mean?
Where the whipped cream and the cherry usually are.
I ate it.
You ate the ring?
What ring?
Honey, I bought you a diamond ring.
You did?
I went to Harry Winston's.
Well, where is it?
I put it in the parfait.
Why?
I thought it would be romantic.
You thought it would be romantic to put a ring on ice cream?
This was not my idea. This was DJ's idea.
DJ?
She said it would give it dramatic flair. I don't believe it.
Wait, a diamond ring?
I turned it on for 2 seconds and there's $8,000 going down your throat. I don't. Take it easy. Take it easy. Stay calm.
Oh my God, how
Stay
big
calm.
was it?
It was tasteful. Believe me. It was a carat and a half. Easily.
I'm dying.
I'm not dying. She just swallowed a little jewelry. It's all.
So there we go. It can happen.
He sounded like Woody Allen there.
A lot of times his actors are, I think, directed to. Yes.
It was tasteful.
$8,000 of jewelry disappearing down your throat.
I like her. I'm dying.
It seemed appropriate. So, well, yeah, proposals. That's why I think I would recommend as a non-dramatic a proposal as can be. Just because the dramatic ones could go either way.
Because you are such an expert.
I am absolutely an expert.
Patty is an expert. She has connected more couples than anybody
that is true.
You know, and you're 0 for 1. I am too, but still, let Patty talk, for God's sake.
I walked up to the woman and I said, "Hey, should we?" And she said, "Yeah, sure."
Go out for pizza.
Yeah. Newport Shores in Port Washington, actually, which is no longer there. Yeah.
No, it's not there.
That was our proposal place.
That building that replaced it. Oh my God, is that awesome?
It's kind of a mammoth, isn't it? I don't know. I mean, well, that's all that. What's the ANSI out there is just like bought up all that property and is going to turn it into like the ANSI monster. Yeah, it's like the campus. It's going to be like the lakefront campus. So yeah.
It's gorgeous.
You're doing well.
But I actually did. I had a couple actually propose. Actually, I've had 2 couples propose right in the store.
That's cool.
After they bought their.
That's nice because you don't need the likelihood of losing the ring between store to proposal is much less if you do it right there in the damn store.
Now it's on you. So, Patty, excellent point. Do you recommend like a guy? Is it still a guy that buys the ring more? I don't want to be
pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay. Whichever. Should the person who is buying the ring surprise the person and try and guess the size, or should you come in and check the style?
I think I know the answer already.
Yeah, you seem a little. You're not sure on this one, Patty. A little wishy-washy.
I cannot tell you how many guys who have come in the store and they want to buy an engagement ring to surprise their fiance with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh God, no! Please, don't do this.
Don't be so stupid.
Right, exactly. You're starting this out all wrong. Why are you doing this? Because they think, oh, it's going to be so romantic. Well, she's the one who's going to be wearing it. And if you don't absolutely positively know what it is she wants, she's going to be stuck with something she doesn't like.
I know what she wants.
And you don't sell it here. The last of the full-blooded romantics over there. Oh man, well, that could turn into like something awkward too, because he's like, my gal is so rail thin and light and lithe and all that kind of stuff, and so I'm gonna get her a very small. Then she goes to put it on, and it's like, damn, woman, I know you were that fat. I mean, it's not going to go well. It could become awkward and horrible, and I don't know.
Patty, as I interrupted, I couldn't help myself. But as a jeweler and a woman, you don't think how can a proposal be romantic then if you don't surprise the fiancé?
So you equate surprise with romance?
No, I'm saying, she said the guys come in and say they want a surprise. It's going to be so romantic to surprise them. So the thought is there. But if that's not true, how shed some light on that? What do you do?
Well, if you feel the necessity to surprise her with a ring or something like that, I've got loaner rings.
Okay.
You just put it in. We'll put it in a box for you. And then you have a little note saying, this is just a sample. Pick out what you want. I mean,
those loaner rings, I have pants that actually, they will expand out. They have wonderful pants for people with who like donuts. So you should get a ring that can actually like expand and contract. A little like spring activated.
There are rings like that actually.
Are there really? Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay, I thought I was ahead of my time.
They're silicone rings. A lot of people who work out wear them because
yeah, absolutely.
But, either that or just. Take her somewhere very romantic. Doesn't have to be a restaurant. Take her on a boat ride.
Oh, take it on a boat. Yeah. I heard all about that.
That worked well.
My heart might go on.
And then instead of giving her the ring, just declare your love in the most romantic way you possibly can think of.
She'll go boring.
And then say, honey, we're gonna go ring shopping. Whatever you want. Now, those words are magic to me, let me tell you.
Patty's like, that's romantic. That's American romance, right there.
That's romance, right. Like, whisper my favorite words. I'll buy it for you. Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Romancing the prophets.
Yeah. But because I've had the fiancés, the ladies come back in the store and they're like, I really don't, I appreciate the fact that he got this ring. I don't want to hurt his feelings. I really don't like it. What can I do? And I'm like, well,
you divorce him.
If it's something that can be fixed up with a wedding ring or adding a diamond wedding band to it or something that will make it acceptable for her, we can go that route. But a lot of times they just say, gonna have to just tell him the truth. If he doesn't understand it, then maybe he's not gonna understand other things along the way.
I got news for you. If you propose to a woman and she doesn't like it, and the woman goes and trades it in, and she shows it to me again, I'd say, "Oh, it looks as good as ever." I mean, you would never. I would never know. No. I wouldn't know. I mean,
you would see a different mounting. You might not know the diamond. But if you bought her a solitaire mounting, which is just a gold band with the diamond on top, and the next time you see it, it's got all these diamonds around it, you'd know their difference, but there's that's something else too. It's like, okay, Michael got me my engagement ring, which I loved at the time. I'm kind of bored with it.
with the ring? Not with Michael.
No. So I kind of like a different ring.
She's gonna call it Mr. Wonderful, but I think we just found his kryptonite.
Yeah. She's gonna have a ring fling.
Well.
And there again, the guy shouldn't get angry. I mean, you're not saying you don't like the other one.
Right, Michael, you shouldn't get angry.
Your tastes have evolved over time. That's all.
Are you convincing us, or
if it were me and I got somebody a ring and they didn't like it, I'd want to know so you could get them something.
Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
That kind of, shall we say, openness is, I think, the fast track to a healthy marriage.
Yeah, but
so says the divorcee.
Healthy.
At least Patty's at 50%. We're both still haven't gotten our first hit yet.
No, we're in the minor. We were sent back down to the minors.
The Diamond Miners. Boom, boom.
Indeed. As always, it's a wonderful show, and we ran late, but that's okay. We started late, so this all works out well. The boss won't get upset, and we have no idea who the boss is. So,
Patty's the boss.
Patty's the boss. Today on Wednesdays, Patty is the boss.
And Russ Meyer will be happy that you brought us down immediately today. You've kept your string and your streak intact.
I started out bad.
Intact. No, you start off with a bang.
I didn't want you coming to the author circle tonight with words like "intached."
Intached.
I was a little worried about that.
I'd like to say once and for all, I am not a bad influence.
We'll let other people decide that, okay?
Yeah.
We're in no position.
If you have to claim that.
Absolutely.
To protest too much.
I am the beholder. All right. Well, people can find you at your own store and get all your cool rocks.
How do they get a hold of you?
Well, I'm in the theater district right next to the Rivoli Movie Theater. It's in the lower level of the Washington Square building, which is the building immediately south of the Rivoli. And I am in Suite B, and that's where they can find me, or they can always go to my email, which is pgaloon@icloud.com.
That is.
And by the way,
yes,
we just ordered some more of Stella's rings. So
nice.
Oh, excellent.
There's a new shipment coming in.
Cool. Excellent.
Everybody's been kind of on the post, and they didn't know what they wanted to do. My God, support this young lady. This is a dream come true.
Still available.
She feels good about this. So
yeah.
get out there and buy that ring for her.
Still on display here at the library. If you want to get a closer look, feel free. It's right when you first walk in, and go straight to the back where the kids' library is. So,
and actually, we've had a couple of people who saw it there, who then came here to buy it. So,
wonderful.
Nice.
It's staying put for a while. We like it there. It looks good.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Well, that's the show, everybody. That is a Patty Wednesday. Patty points galore.
Patty points galore.
All right.
All over the place.
No more yard work for you this week, little lady. Enough.
Yeah.
Enough is enough.
Yeah, you tell Michael that.
All right.
Patty Pearl.
Yeah, there you go. Patty.
Howdy. All right. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Back tomorrow with Dr. Kelly, who's a vet.
And
she knows animals. That's why she comes on the show.